and welcome back to Mission Impossible. I'm your host, as always, Shannon, and joining me today I have another wonderful guest all the way from Singapore. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm your Subway. You guys can call me Cheryl. I'm from Singapore. I'm here to do a mission today with Shannon as a K-influencer. I'll be filming and uploading videos related to Korea on my YouTube channel, so remember to check out my YouTube channel, alright? And of course, I will be sharing my experience as well. So if you are curious, please check it out. Thank you.
Make sure you guys go check her out. She is awesome. And she's also going to be helping me out quite a bit today because I'm not feeling super great today. But luckily I have some really awesome help. So without further ado, guys, let me explain a little bit about how this show works. For those of you guys that are just now tuning in, and those of you guys that are just kind of returning to the show, the way that this works is we're going to be accomplishing 3 missions during the show within the allotted time slot. If we're able to accomplish those missions, my lovely co-host is going to be picking out one of you guys in the comment section, so make sure you guys are staying active, to win a $30 Amazon gift card. So make sure that you guys are actively participating. And without further ado, let's jump into the missions and a little bit about where we are today. So today we are in the Jongro area. Have you been to Jongro before?
Actually, it's my first time in Seoul and Jongno area.
I am so shocked. This is one of my favorite areas in Seoul, especially because this is right next to the palace. When we come back out, you guys will be able to see there's a giant palace wall actually right in front of us. But that's actually not why we're here today. Have you visited any of the palaces and stuff before?
Yes, I visited Gyeongbokgung Palace.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
And quite a bit, like I really like go through the whole palace, and then it's very interesting to know their history. Yeah.
The palace is one of my favorite places to come visit, and as touristy as it might be, guys, it's totally worth it. So make sure you guys come through and check it out. But aside from that, if you jump outside the palace walls, this area is really, really cool. It's great for things like cafes and what we're going to be doing today, exhibitions. So as far as this exhibition today, you guys can take a look behind me. This is where we are today. We are in a place called the Culture Keepers. This particular exhibition is the Arumjigi Foundation Exhibition. So as you guys can see, this is actually our first mission for today. So what we're going to be doing is exploring the exhibition. We'll go ahead and get our first stamp. And then for our second mission, have you heard what we're going to be doing yet? We have to take a photo with our favorite Korean style exhibit. So we'll have to decide which one's our favorite and then kind of go from there. So before we go ahead and hop into here, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, Q&A for her or myself, feel free to drop that in the comment section. We'll be talking to you guys throughout the episode. All right, that's enough of the formalities. Are you ready to get going?
Of course.
All right, let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so we're gonna go head inside here. I'm gonna open up the door. Let's go ahead. All right, you can follow me. Let's go. All right, so we are inside right now, you guys. Right when you guys come in, you're gonna be greeted at the welcome and reception desk. There's also a little cafe that you guys can order from while you're here. But in the meantime, what we're gonna be doing is checking out this first floor of the exhibition. So it is important to note that when you guys come in, especially around 2 p.m., which is around the time of this show, there is typically a guide that is leading a tour. So make sure you guys are on the lookout for that. And other than that, what are your first thoughts about this exhibition so far?
I think it's, I feel that there's a really like traditional Korean elements over here, and I can see that there's a mirror over there as well. It's like a modern.
It's
mirror.
Very modern.
Yeah,
it almost looks like a frying pan, like hanging down a little bit. So a little bit about this exhibition, guys. Exhibitions in Jongro specifically are always moving and changing, and they come and go with different time slots and things like that. This one, I believe, will be here until November 11th, something like that. So you guys will have time to come check that out if you like. But there's a little bit more about the exhibition here. You can see that they've got references for it in English and in Korean. So you guys can make sure that you check it out. But here is what we're going to be talking about. This one is Room as It Is. This is the 2024 Extraordinary Arumjigi Foundation. It explores the new possibilities in Korean residential culture. So what we're going to be looking at here is an exploration between modern and traditional Korean style housing. Yeah. So how does it compare so far to houses that you have seen in Korea?
I feel that it's very simplicity. There's a simplicity over here, but yet it's really, how to say, I like the simplicity and the serene feeling.
Definitely, definitely. I think we're going to head right through here if you want to go ahead and lead the way there. We'll go ahead through here. So yeah, what we're going to be looking at, you guys, today, it's a very stripped down version. I find this is pretty common with at least modern style Korean housing. A lot of it is pretty stripped down. It's very minimalistic, that sort of thing. So it's kind of the vibe that we're seeing here, but it's also blended with unique cultural aspects, like sitting on the floor, the pillows on the floor for the table and eating. And there's also these little references to traditional Korean style eating and tea and that sort of thing. So pretty cool, not too bad. I guess we're gonna go check out some more of the exhibition. Let's check out what the chat has to say for a little bit right now. This place sounds majestic. Another lovely Singaporean guest,
Yes.
So I guess that should prompt us to learn a little bit about you. What brought you to Korea?
I feel that Korea is really interesting, and it's really there are a lot of creativities and there are a lot of arts. That's what draws me to Korea, and also the K-drama, the songs,
Of course.
and the trendy cafes. Yeah,
The cafe culture has to be one of my favorite things about Korea thus far, for sure.
Yes.
It's kind of never ending. You'll always have some sort of Korean cafe that you can go to. It could be like Hello Kitty cafe. It could also be like a hip hop cafe. There's literally all kinds of options. I actually quite like the art exhibition and stuff like that. There's almost always something that you can go do if cafes aren't your thing. So other than that, bringing you to Korea, how long have you been here?
Actually, I come here for traveling. So I come here to like meet my friends. So once in a while, I will like spend some time in Korea, and then because there are a lot of stuff here that I can do. So yeah, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So I'm actually going to stop you guys right here. We're on the second floor of the exhibition, and right away, if you guys want to go ahead and take a look up here, it is a lot more on the traditional sense as far as Korean style housing. So we will get to go in there and take a look. But I also wanted to quickly point out right over here, you guys can see there's actually a cute little cafe. There's a coffee shop right here with a beautiful view of the road, and now you guys can see that giant wall that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So pretty cool.
Yes.
All right, so let's go ahead and take a look.
To sit later.
Yeah, right? We can get some coffee later. What's your go-to coffee order?
Yes. Coffee order?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't really drink coffee. I drink tea. I'm a tea lover.
You're a tea girl. Tea girl.
Yes.
Yep, I respect that. I respect that. All right, so we're gonna head right up in here. You guys can see this first little spot. I think I like this one better than the first floor, if I had to say so myself.
Yes, me too.
A little bit more of that traditional vibe. I quite like it. So you guys can go ahead and check this out in here. There is a tour going on, so we're not going to be able to see the whole thing right at the moment. But you guys can go ahead and pan right through this way. You can see there's a little bit of a blend of that traditional sort of aspect again. But again, it's still kind of minimalistic. I do think that Korean culture, on average, is a little bit more on the minimal side. So let's see if we got some more Q&A. We'll kind of let these tour guides do their thing. Since when have you started as an influencer?
Since actually this year. This is my first year.
So pretty new to the whole influencer game. All right. Very good. And do you really admire K-dramas? Which ones are your favorite?
Actually, I have been long time didn't watch K-drama, but recently I watched Hijack 1979.
Hijack?
Hijack 1971.
Oh,
it's a movie. It's a movie.
Nice. Yeah. I saw this one movie recently, and it was like this couple. They like fell in love when they were in high school, and then he went away for a little while, and he promised he would come back, and then something happened, and she thought he just left. I don't know. Very sad. Anyway, check it out. It's actually pretty good.
Okay.
But actually, it's not a K-drama. A Netflix show that I discovered last night. I believe it's like chef. It's a chef show, but it was produced in Korea. It's the coolest.
Chef show? Wow.
No. It's I forget what it's called. I'll look it up for you guys later. But it's actually one of the coolest cooking show concepts ever.
Oh.
It's 100 of the most distinguished chefs in Korea competing against Michelin star chefs. So it's like newbies versus the old heads, and you kind of see who wins. But it's very cool concept. Definitely check that out, especially if you guys are into the cooking. All right. So as we're going to be coming out, we're going to be actually taking a step in, and we'll take a look at some of these other things around here. Let's go ahead and see. All right. So you guys can come right in this way. This would be the main area. So as you can see, this is kind of their representation of a modern, because this is not a textile.
I like this chair.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, right? Definitely some modern aspects as well as some of the traditional aspects, like sleeping closer to the floor, and then some of the woodwork as well. But my favorite would probably be like the rooftop, sort of the ceiling style. All right, let's see. The background looks so pretty. The music is very soothing.
Yes.
What do you love about Korea the most, and what is your favorite Korean food? You guys are on it with the questions today.
Wow, my favorite Korean food is gopjang machang.
Gopjang?
Machang.
Wow, very good. All right, so I'm getting word that we can actually test this out.
Yeah.
All right.
Please sit. How do you feel?
It's a chair. It's a very average chair.
Yeah. Do you feel like a different? Because I think this is like a modern. Do
I look modern?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can try it. Not good, not bad. Supportive.
Oh, yes.
A very supportive chair.
Yes.
Like a best friend.
Yes.
Very good.
And then there's a traditional
it's kind
element
of cool.
over here. It's really different.
I quite like the detailed stuff, like this right here.
Yes.
The sort of little support beams. Like I like those little details. And I find it interesting because the way that this was made is the same as the chair. So if you look at the arm on the chair, it's actually the same.
Yes.
So you guys can take a look right here. It's that same style. So they've done a really good job of kind of incorporating the two elements to be harmonious at least. All right, let's see. Can you eat spicy food?
Of course.
Of
I love
course, she's Singaporean,
spicy.
guys. Yeah. What about chili crab?
Chili crab, yes.
It's the best. It's the absolute best. All right, so let's go ahead and keep going down here. So like I said, you guys, there are tours that are going on from time to time, and I do want to make sure we're being respectful of that. So we're going to take you guys around, and we're going to take a quick look at some of the other things. But I think this might be the place where I take a photo. This is my favorite so far. But with that being said, we actually do have one mission that we've already accomplished. Explore the Arumjigi Foundation Exhibition Hall. Magic hand, if you'll do me a favor and come back.
Yeah.
Dang, dang.
Mission one completed.
Mission 1 completed. So that just leaves mission 2, which is where we're going to take a picture of our favorite spot. So we'll get to this one in just a minute, but I just remembered something and I wanted to ask you. What was the holiday that was this past week, and what did you do for that holiday?
Okay, so basically I went some trendy cafe and also went some shopping because this is like a Chuseok holiday. Well, I mean, this is my first time.
Your first
Chuseok in Korea, and I realized that it's a different vibe in Seoul because it's a lesser crowd. So, and there are a lot of discounts, so I did a lot of
discounts.
shopping.
She took advantage. All right, you guys. So like I said, there's a tour going on, so we're not going to get to see the entirety of this one, but we are actually going to be heading upstairs. There's one more floor that we can go to, and then maybe we'll come back and take a photo right here at this cute little cafe spot. So for those of you guys that don't know, this past week was Chuseok. So Chuseok is the Korean national holiday that is what I can equivocate the most similar to Thanksgiving in the States. So it's a time where people gather and they eat all of the food, and they also get to see family, and a lot of them as well visit relatives that are in a different plane of existence. They go to graveyards and things like that, just sort of pay respects. So it's a really big holiday in Korea, and a lot of people get around 4 to 5 days off. So I myself got to go to the beach, which was really, really fun. And hopefully an area that we'll get to explore in later episodes called Donghae, or kind of south of the Yongyang area. All right, you guys, so come on up here. Oh, it's nice and cool. It feels good. Very good. So we can see in here there's a couple different types of textiles. One of the things we're looking at first, these are some of the things that would have typically consisted of the building materials for Korean housing. Very good. Is there any specific type of Singaporean architecture that stands out to you?
I feel, yeah, the simplicity is quite similar with Singapore.
Really?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. So this is really interesting. You guys can take a look. This would have been like the foundation for the walls and stuff. You can actually see there's the reeds in here, and then some compacted mud as well as straw and things that would have made like a more structurally sound place. All right, so we're going to be heading outside as well. This is the rooftop. You guys know I'm a sucker for a good rooftop, so we're going to be checking that out as well. Very cool.
Wow.
All right, let's see. Cheryl, like Chuseok, does Singapore have a big holiday back in your hometown?
Actually, we didn't really celebrate Chuseok. Maybe we just like spend one day Chuseok. But I think Korea emphasize more on Chuseok. They like have 3 days holiday, but for us, don't have holiday.
Do you have anything similar in Singapore?
Similar, like maybe we eat mooncake. I'm not sure, but here I believe that they don't really eat mooncake. They eat songpyeon.
Songpyeon, very good. Yeah, so songpyeon is the rice cake equivalent. It's like a rice cake, I guess, but it's usually filled with like, what is it, sesame seeds and honey? It's quite good. Quite good. So anyway, I was just curious a little bit about maybe some of the Singaporean national holidays. Is there any that are specific to Singapore?
Specific to Singapore, I believe it's the New Year, Chinese New Year.
Right.
Chinese New Year in Singapore. And here is Lunar.
Yeah. Very good. Yes, very good.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys do celebrate Chinese New Year then?
Yes.
Nice, good to know. All right, so you guys can come right up here. You can actually see there's a cute little garden. I quite like this little space as well. This is something that I would like to incorporate into my apartment, maybe having like a garden. It'd be pretty cool. But I think this is where I'm going to take a photo. This looks pretty cool. Do you want to sit up here in the gazebo with me? Can we?
Yes.
I want to make sure that we can first. Okay, we can.
We can?
So we can walk up here and have a seat.
Wow.
All right, very good.
Really
so
nice.
if I had to say, I would probably make this my my little like paradise.
Yes.
Very
and then you can see down there, wow, so nice.
Yeah, it's so nice. So this place is Dongja place. As well as, like I said, you guys, you actually can visit this exhibition and get some coffee orders or things like that if you like. Very cool place to spend some time and learn a little bit about Korean architecture and things like that, which you guys know I am particularly a sucker for. So let's see, do you like K-pop?
Of course.
Of course. Do you have a favorite group?
New Jeans.
Everyone likes New Jeans. Of course, of course.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see. Do you cook often?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Do you cook Singaporean food in Korea?
Singapore food in Korea? No.
She's like,
I come Korea to eat.
She comes to Korea for the food. Got it. All right. The modern and traditional impressions blend quite well. I do like that as well. So that's a key point about this area in particular. They do have like the giant palaces, and you'll see people walking around in hanbok and things like that. But I like how they keep it pretty modern as well. Just across from the palace, there's these giant buildings that are really beautiful and new and modern. So it's quite interesting how they do that blend. All right, let's see. What do you do in the fall or winter in Korea?
Oh, in the fall, I take a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
And winter, I skate.
You skate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's just beginner.
That's okay. I won't tell anybody. Very good. So let's see.
Do you skate?
I have, but I don't. Does that make sense? I don't do it often, but I do. I have done it before. Yeah. Let's see. One more question for you, and then we'll keep it moving. Okay. Let's see. Do you get homesick? How do you stay motivated?
Homesick? Yeah. I sometimes do get homesick, maybe, but normally once in a month I will go back and visit my parents. So it's pretty like still okay. Yeah. Not really like serious homesick.
How often do you go home to Korea?
Home to Korea? Home to Korea is like maybe like sometimes like as I say, I travel, so it's like around like 2 months, 3 months. Yeah.
Nice. I'm actually planning to go home as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so around December, I usually go home for about a month or so because that's my dad's birthday, my sister's birthday, Christmas, New Year. Everything is in December, so I usually head home for that time. But this time, I'm actually going to be stopping through New York, which will be really cool for me because Christmas in New York would be magical. So I definitely feel you on that. I think going home is necessary so that you don't have a lot of homesickness regularly.
Yes.
All right, very good. Not Shannon blending with the tiles behind. Am I blending in with the, oh man, I wore the wrong color today, you guys. Like I said, feeling a little bit under the weather, so I felt like gray was like a good representation. But let's see. What is your favorite New Jeans song?
Favorite New Jeans song? Oh my god.
Oh my god. I like the first one that I heard, which is got me looking for attention. It's like the best.
The first one also. The first one is what song? I forget.
That's okay.
Yeah, I need to remind myself. Who remember the first song of New Jeans?
The first song put out by New Jeans. Yeah, we'll see.
Remember it?
Today, Mr. Harper didn't show up. Yeah, guys, I think my dad is asleep. For those of you that don't know, my dad watches the show regularly. But he's not watching today because he has switched shifts at work, so he's asleep right now. But wishing my dad well. I guess when he sees the recorded version of this, he can say hello. But anyway, what is one dish that you cook very well?
One dish that I cook very well. Instant noodles.
Instant noodles. I like the honesty. Very good. I actually am not familiar with cooking the instant noodles very well, but Korea is very, very popular for this. Do you cook Singaporean food often?
Sometimes I always sometimes I learn what my mother taught, so I just
learn from mom. That's the best way to do it, for sure.
Like for example, like mee siam. Mee siam is like the fried noodle.
Fried noodles.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds so good. Did you eat today?
No. It's very hard to find. I think it's very hard to find in Korea.
It's hard to find Singaporean food in Korea. That's what our last guest said as well. Clara, she was on the previous week's episode. She said it was a little bit difficult for her to find Singaporean food.
Yes.
So interesting. Not as difficult to find American food, actually. They've got quite a lot of options there. All right, so let's see. We're actually going to go ahead and keep it moving, you guys. There's some people that want to come out on the terrace. So I'm going to take you guys downstairs. Now we're going to be heading to the basement floor. But before we do that, I think we should go ahead and get a photo. We've got this cute little Hanok space behind us, and we can accomplish our second mission. So let's go ahead. Are you cool with a selfie? Can we take a selfie?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Let me just open up Insta here. Give me a second, guys. All right, let's see. Where can they find you on social media? Would it be Instagram, YouTube?
I added you. I will let you know.
Okay, very good. I'll put you on my story as well so they can link it to you from there. Okay. All right, let's take a photo. 3, 2, 1. I am so pale. Wow. Oh, that is.
But you still look great.
I look like the Chuseok moon. I look like the full moon because I'm so pale. Okay, very cute picture though. I will definitely keep this one. I like it. Do you like it?
Yes.
Okay, so I will save that, and that means that we have accomplished our second mission already. Take a photo with your favorite Korean style exhibit. which would be this second one down here and as well as the rooftop. I'm getting kind of hot. I don't know about you, it's really hot outside. So we're gonna go ahead and head back inside, take you guys in there, and then hopefully we'll be making our way to a cafe pretty soon and getting a drink. Something nice and cold. Feels so much better in here. Very good. All right, so let's get back to the chat. Let's see what they have to say. Have you been to any other exhibitions in Korea?
Yes.
You have?
I think there's a similar one, which is the Awon Museum and Hotel in Wonju area,
In
which
Wonju,
is
wow.
near Jeonju province.
That's quite far from here, right?
Yes.
How far away is that, would you say?
Actually, I think it's around 45 minutes to 1 hour from Jeonju province. If in Seoul, I think it's maybe 2.5 hours.
Oh, okay, so 2.5 hours away.
Yes.
Let's see. Have you ever attended any festivals here?
Festivals, can I say the recent one is the Korean Beauty Festival?
Yeah, sure.
Which is conducted by, I think it's the Visit Korea Committee.
I see. All right, you guys, so we've reached the 3rd floor. We're gonna slow it down a little bit here when we get down. This is probably another favorite of mine. This one is definitely more modern, but it's not quite as cold as the first level. This one has a little bit more charm, a little bit more character to it, and it reminds me somewhat of like a library.
Yes.
What kind of vibes are you getting from here?
I saw a library and I saw some
She's like, I saw the
souvenir.
books library.
Yeah.
I like this though too, the really large windows with the greenery.
And you really can rest over here and take your time and appreciate the vibes.
I feel like I could definitely like get into a good book down here. So speaking of, you guys, they do have a couple different examples of Korean literature here. Have you been to a bookstore in Korea?
Yes, I think it's Kyobo.
Kyobo.
But I didn't buy it because it's very hard. I tried to read one Korean book, but I read a few pages. Oh my god.
And you were
really,
really tired.
God.
I as well have been to, there's 2 English-friendly bookstores. There's Aladdin and there's Kyobo. Kyobo by Shinnon-yeon, if you guys ever get to the Gangnam area, is one of the biggest ones, but it's also so lovely. The bookstores go kind of above and beyond in Korea, at least from what I've seen. It's not just books, they've got like all kinds of stationery products and things like that. They've got coffee shops in there, so you guys can really make a day of it. Quite fun actually. So let's see. Cheryl, do you speak Korean?
조금요.
조금요?
네.
조금 알아요.
A little.
So she knows a little bit. Do you have a favorite Korean word?
Maybe 한식.
한식? Korean food.
Because I love food.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I think my favorite Korean word is mujjigae.
무지개.
Mujjigae, rainbow.
The rainbow. Oh,
Yeah, mujjigae,
why?
or I don't know. I just it feels nice. Mujjigae. It was the easy one.
You see my bag.
Yeah, mujjigae is the mujjigae.
Yeah, 무지개.
Very good. And then you could also say like nabi. I like nabi, the
Nabi,
butterfly
the
one. It's
butterfly.
very cute. It's very cute.
Yeah.
Korean makes everything sound super cute. So we're actually gonna have a seat, but I wanted to quickly show you guys this room in here. So not a whole lot to see, but you guys can tell this is more of a modern sort of Korean style place. There's elements and references to Korean culture kind of up there on the patio. Patio? Shelves is what I meant to say. But in the meantime, we're gonna have a seat, take a chill pill for a little bit. And then from here, you guys, we actually only have one more mission, which is to go to a cafe. So usually we've got around 4 missions and we're moving around a lot, but today we get to chill a little bit, which I am thankful for.
Yeah, because it's very hot.
Yeah, it's very hot.
Really, really hot.
And my voice is a little bit gone today, so I hope that you guys are okay with that. I hope the sound is okay for you guys. Is there any Singaporean movies that you can suggest?
Singapore, 小孩不笨.
What is it?
小孩不笨.
小孩不笨?
Yeah, I'm not stupid.
Oh.
It's a production from Singapore. I think you can go and check it out.
Very good. All right, let's see. Is the last mission still there? Yes, we'll get to that last mission in just a second. But now you guys would be a great time for some Q&A. You guys can ask Cheryl a couple things about differences between Singapore and Korea, or anything that you're particularly curious about. So one thing that I'm always curious about with Singapore is the Singaporean community seems very like family oriented. You guys seem very like hospitable. When I went to Singapore, everyone was so friendly. Everyone was very kind.
Really? Wow. It's like how like, is it like you meet them? Like, how do you meet them? How do you meet your Singaporean friends?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if it's appropriate to say, but I had fun. We went out on the town, we had some fun. We went to a couple different places, but particularly like the Marina Bay Sands area.
Yes.
I went there 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago for the F1 races.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, every year also have.
It's every year.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I went about 2 years ago. So I was with a friend, and then we had a mutual friend, and we met that way, and then they introduced me to other friends. So it was kind of like that.
Okay.
But everyone was very friendly. Everyone was super kind.
I think the reason why it's friendly is because we are a multicultural community. We have Malays, Indians, and Chinese. So we are quite blend and live quite harmony with each other. So it's very easy for us to connect with other people.
Right. That's very true as well. I think when I was in Singapore, I actually stayed in Little India. Yeah, so it was slightly outside of like the main area, but I found it really fascinating because I didn't realize that Singapore was such a large blend of other cultures. But I think staying kind of outside of that, I had to travel around and see all the different areas. But really, really lovely. I quite like that about Singapore.
Yes.
I think if you come to Korea, it's not quite as multicultural unless you go to places like Hongdae or Itaewon, where it's a little bit more foreigner apparent, I would say. My friend Sarah asks why we're wearing long sleeves.
Oh, long sleeve.
I think because it's sunny, and I just got sunburnt like yesterday, so I'm trying to protect myself. But like I said, also not feeling very well, so I was getting a bit chilly earlier.
Yeah.
So, which part of Seoul is your favorite?
Which part also is my favorite? I think Hongdae.
Hongdae? Why?
Yeah, because there are more shops that I can shop, and then there are more things to look. Yeah, so and there are food, and you can shop there, and you can. It's a hipster place. Yeah.
It's very hip. Yeah. So I feel like I'm a little old for Hongdae now, but Hongdae is very cool. It's extremely colorful. I know that it gets a bad reputation. It is more of a party place, I will say that. But that's mostly because there's 3 large colleges right there. So where you have college kids, you will always have parties, right?
Yeah.
But I do think if you are bringing family or friends to Korea and you guys are visiting, Hongdae is one of the coolest places you can go because there's something for everyone. I've seen like the giant arcades, and they have like you said, the shopping scene is unmatched. The street food is really good. It's just very alive. It's a very lively part of the city as well. All right, so one more thing. Koreanet says that they love Universal Studios in Singapore. I didn't know that Singapore had Universal.
Yes,
have you been?
Yes.
You're like, of course.
Yeah, of course. I've been to Universal Studio. I think is one of the places that you need to go to Singapore if you visit Singapore, and also Marina Bay Sands and Sentosa.
Sentosa,
Yes,
very cool.
the beach.
Yeah. I loved Gardens by the Bay as well.
Yes.
It's so much more than just the trees. If you guys Google it, you'll see the trees. But there's a lot of really cool things down there. So definitely go check out Gardens by the Bay. All right, so I'm going to take you guys back upstairs. But we do have one more question that I think is interesting. So I'll start that when we get on the walk. Before we start walking, though, this is our next mission. We are to visit a cafe in Seocheon. So this is going to be the next area that we explore. Like I said, this is just outside those the walls of the palace. So make sure that you guys check it out. There's a lot more in this area than just the palace, and more than Insadong and Ikseongdong, which is some of my favorite areas. But don't be afraid to explore. When my mom came to Korea, this is one of the things that we did. We just kind of weaved in and out of the buildings, and it was really fun.
Wow.
All right, you ready to go?
Yes.
All right, let's go. So I'm going to take you guys upstairs, and we'll go ahead and get moving. And then we're going to go get a dessert and a drink. Which sounds...
I really need it.
I need some sugar. I need like a drink. I want like a warm drink, which
is
sounds...
your comfort food now.
Yeah, I think so. I think I need a warm drink because not feeling super well, but we'll go with something cold because it's super hot outside. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and get into some of the questions. There was one particular question that is usually, we're not usually asked questions like this, so that's kind of why I wanted to get into it. This will help me get to know you a little bit more and for me a little bit as well. So it says, wait, where did it go? Hold on, I gotta scroll back. Hold on. Wait, where did it go? Hold on, it was really good.
What question?
I don't know, where did it go? They're asking so many now that I can't find it. Give me just a second. Wait, okay. Sorry, I will come up with it. I'll ask you another one in the meantime, but I am still gonna look for it. What has been your happiest moment in Korea?
Happiest moment in Korea, I guess, is seeing snow.
Seeing snow, that's a good one. That's a good one. I love it when it snows.
Yeah.
Let me see. I swear I can't find it. It was such a good question though. It was basically about like, what is a really big challenge that you have faced before?
Big challenge that I faced before?
Yeah.
You mean in my life or in? Okay, let me think about.
You can decide. You can decide. I'll let you pick that one.
Big challenge, I think, is maybe examination.
The exams, like finals.
I really hate exams. Yeah, actually.
I'm also not a great test taker.
Yeah.
Really not my thing. Let's see, Cheryl, is there an inspiration that keeps you motivated? Great question. Love that.
Inspiration that keeps me motivated, which is, I think I'm an explorer. I really love traveling, and I like to see different cultures and how people like the way they live, and how does it like why do they have like this kind of mindset.
Yeah.
All this thing is really interesting to me.
I absolutely agree with you there. I think one of my, especially since I left the States, because in the States you'll hear like people say that Americans aren't usually well traveled and stuff, but it's difficult to travel outside of the US because it's very expensive, and the US is really big, right? So for example, for me to fly home is like 16 hours, 18 hours, something like that. But once I left the States, it opened up my entire world. And so since I've left, it's made me have a lot more motivation to keep exploring, I think. Especially like when I came to Korea, at first I was a little bit shocked by certain things, like cultural differences and differences in the language. But the longer I live here and the more I get to know the people, I can recognize why. I understand like the history and the importance and significance of certain things. So I definitely agree with you there. What's a place that you would like to travel to?
Oh, I'm traveling to Turkey and Greece next month.
No way. Greece is my number one place to travel ever.
Yeah.
I used to be the biggest Greek mythology nerd. Like in middle school, I was just always reading about Greek mythology.
I tell you, when I prepare my travel, I really learned a lot of new words, new vocab, and some of the Greek culture and history.
How do I say hello in Greek?
I don't know.
We're not there yet. We're still on chapter
maybe
1.
after I travel back, I will let you know.
Okay. Make sure you message me. All right, let's see. Do you have many friends in Korea?
Yes. Many friends. I would say that there are good friends in Korea. I'm not sure whether is it how many is many.
Quality over quantity, for sure.
I think quality. Yeah, I do have
good friends. Good friends are better than a lot of friends.
Yeah,
for sure. All right, let's see. Shan, would you be looking forward to your updates of your Greek tour? Thank you so much. It is a big plan of mine. I always had like this idea that like maybe if I get married one day I'd get to go to Greece for like honeymoon, because like Santorini, but I also want to go to Athens and see like the statues. Sorry.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I was like thinking, if let's say you want to go honeymoon, you can go to Maldives.
Maldives, very good. All right, so let's see. So what do you always like to do when traveling? What is something you like to do?
Everything, basically.
As much as you can?
Walk is my most important activity that I need to do.
What kind of traveler are you? Do you plan everything? Or do you just no plan?
I will plan.
Okay.
I will plan, but
I'm no plan.
Plan and a little bit of, a balance of between flexibility and plan.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't usually plan. I get my plane ticket and my hotel, and that's like, and then I kind of build it from there.
Wow.
I'll have like things in mind that I want to do, but it's always dependent on like the weather, or if I'm with somebody, like what do they want to do? So we kind of just butterfly.
Yeah, your nabi, your favorite word.
I feel like I see one almost every single time we do the show, which is probably a sign. But anyway, I go in it with not as much of a plan. I just want to chill, and then one thing I like to do is go sit at like a restaurant or a cafe and just watch people. I like to people watch.
Wow.
Learn about the people a little bit. Yeah, let's see. Is your channel about Korea, Cheryl?
My channel, it will be a mixture of Korea, and also if let's say I travel, then I will also post it as well.
Okay, so it's just
I probably will
travel
post the
vlog.
Turkey and Greece as well.
Please. I've heard Turkey is so beautiful.
The hot air balloon, yeah.
Oh right, the hot air balloon festival. You know, there's one in my hometown.
Oh really?
In North Carolina. There's you guys can look it up. It's actually really, really beautiful. I want to say it's Huntersville Hot Air Balloon Festival. But it's beautiful. There's like hundreds of hot air balloons at the same time. And they'll have like a chili cook-off, and it's very cool.
Wow.
Yeah, so come to North Carolina next.
Okay.
I think you would like it, actually. What is one thing you always carry with you when you're traveling?
Carry me money.
Well, I would hope so.
And passport.
Well, yeah, you might need that. What is something else? Like maybe for the plane ride, what helps you get through those long flights?
Actually, normally flights, I normally always sleep. Because
Really? I am so jealous of you. I can't sleep on the plane.
Oh, really?
No, I try. I've taken medicine before to sleep and I can't. I think my body knows that I'm not like safe.
You are not really comfortable in air.
I guess, yeah. I can't fly. I do put like my knees up in the chair and I put the seatbelt around my knees so that I'm like in a little ball. But yeah, as much as I try, I've been able to nap like 2 hours, maybe, but I can't like sleep. So
I can literally sleep everywhere, so I'm a bit different.
Yeah, narcolepsy. All right, let's see. I'm very curious about your channel. Has there ever been a time when you were traveling and had a bad experience? This question.
Definitely, there are bad experience. I think bad experience most likely related to the people you encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and the service that you encounter, that's.
I have definitely had some interesting experiences while traveling, but none that I can mention here.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, if you guys go to my Instagram, you'll see there's a reel on there about my recent trip to Thailand, and if you want to know about some crazy travel stuff, check that out. But I'm not at liberty to say. All right, let's see. Girl, you can't fly, but you definitely glow. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, so they're saying because I like butterflies, and I see butterflies all the time. I have a tattoo of a butterfly. Is there something that you really like? Something that really speaks to you? Flowers, storms, butterflies.
I think it's Christmas, maybe.
Christmas?
Yes.
I love
really,
Christmas.
Christmas tree, yeah, really speaks to me.
Yeah, very good. That's awesome. You know that my friend group, we always plan like a Friendsgiving holiday. So we'll do Christmas all together because we're not with our families. So we come together as a family and we do Secret Santa and we have like presents. It's very lovely.
Yes.
You can come this year if you like.
Wow, really?
Yeah, sure. Why not? We always have new people joining each year. But yeah, we'll rent a place in like Gyeonggi-do and we'll get like a big group of whoever wants to come. Korean, American, doesn't matter. And we just all make a lot of food and we do gifts and we play games. It's very fun. But yeah, so that's our little Friendsgiving. All right, let's see.
I think one of the things that I really want to do is like glamping. Maybe.
Yeah, glamping would be fun.
Yeah.
All right, how is Christmas in Korea different than Christmas in Singapore?
Christmas in Korea, they are more, feeling. Can I say that like snow? Maybe first thing is snow. Snow in Korea, but Singapore don't have.
It feels more like Christmas here.
Yeah. And
interesting.
Also the vibes in Korea, like Christmas, is stronger as compared to Singapore.
I can imagine that.
Like decoration. Yeah, you can see like the whole street in Korea, like it's all about like Christmas. Yeah.
It's so interesting that you say that because I don't feel like Korea has the vibe as much. But that's because I'm from the States and New York. I always go to New York, so it is very different. But I can see exactly what you mean because I can't picture Christmas somewhere tropical. Feels like not the same, right?
Yes, it's really different.
But you're right about that. Korea does a really great job with the lights displays and all of that. The one thing that is a little bit different, Korea, it's more of a couples holiday. It's not much of a family thing. It's more of a couples holiday. So if you're single, you might feel a little bit lonely. But other than that, it can be quite enjoyable. I know that they have like ice skating and stuff. You can go to Christmas markets. Hopefully, Koreanet, we go to a Christmas market this year.
Yeah.
We can get the meeting.
I'll be looking forward.
Yes, that'll be super fun. All right, let's see. Do you guys even exchange gifts in those Christmas meetups? Yes. So with the ones I do with my friends, we do Secret Santa, but we also just get each other gifts. Last year we did Dirty Santa, which is a fun game to play. But basically you get like gag gifts for people. I wrapped a box of cereal and I gave it to somebody as a present. So it's just like, it kind of just depends. But you know, of course we do give gifts. That's kind of like the whole season of Christmas, which I love being stressed about giving gifts. Like when you're shopping for somebody else, you're like, oh, what would they like? Like I want to get the perfect thing. But I love that. Wow. It's a little bit more of that like anxiety, but it's kind of nice. It's like for a good reason, you know what I mean? Do you guys exchange gifts in Christmas in Singapore?
Of course, we did exchange gift, and also we tried. But normally, I like to buy something like can really like maybe some joke.
Yeah, like joke
But
gifts.
the person can take it. Yeah.
Very good. Let's see. Are there any moments that you miss from Singapore? So, what are some elements that you miss about Singapore?
I think it's also food.
The food, yeah, it's different flavors.
Yeah, it's different
flavor profile.
flavors. And yeah, and also maybe in Singapore the pace is slower as compared to Seoul.
That's very true. That's very true. When I went to Singapore, it's definitely still city vibes, but it's slower.
It's
People
like a Busan.
Yeah, it's like Busan. Very good. It's not quite as like New York and Seoul are so moving all the time, but it's a lot more chill, I would say. All right, let's see. You should put the Christmas episode right now, Koreanet. I will do my best to help with that. So we'll see what we can do. All right. Shannon, expectation gauge is super high. Thank you. Cheryl, do you have a Korean name?
Cheryl.
Cheryl?
Cheryl. You can call me Cheryl.
Cheryl. We both have like the sh sound, which is really hard in Korean.
Yes.
So my name in Korean would be like Shanon, Shanon, or Shanun, but usually it's just people just say Shan or something simple. So I imagine it'd be like that for you. All right, so here we are. We are finally at our next destination. So I want to see if you guys can figure out what this says in Korean. This is actually a Romanized version, I guess. So say something, say something, say something. So a little cute play on words here, but it's in Korean and it's actually an English name, which I think is quite cool. This particular cafe is very quiet, very hidden. So make sure you guys come check it out. I'm very excited to go see what drinks and stuff they have. These narrow alleyways, though, always do kind of stress me out a little bit. So we're gonna head inside and then we'll go ahead and get that last stamp. All right, you guys can come on in. All right, as you guys can see, this is a very hidden, small, little quiet place, but it also feels quite lovely out here. So we're gonna take a look at the menu and we'll be able to order some stuff from here. All right, so let's see. Maple latte, that sounds good. I wonder if they have matcha latte. That sounds so good. Oh, wait, mixed berry milk. Chai latte? Chai latte sounds really good. All right, what would you like? You can have anything you want.
I want tea.
You want tea? Let's see.
Do you have, maybe mixed berry?
Mixed berry milk?
Do they have mixed berry milk?
I don't see any. Oh, wait. There might be another. Look at that.
I was like finding yogurt. I want
yogurt? That's cool. Mixed berry yogurt.
Mixed berry yogurt.
Wow, the menu's actually quite big. Thank you. I'm just gonna see. They have dessert. Yes, let's get a dessert. What would you like? They have tiramisu, which is their signature one. They also have a scone. They have ice cream brownie and salted caramel ice cream.
Oh, I want to try that signature.
The signature? Okay, I think I got it. And which one do you want? The milk?
The mixed berry yogurt.
오케이. 믹스베리 요거트 하나랑 차이 라떼 아이스 주세요. 그리고 티라미수 하나 주세요. All right, very good. 네, 알겠습니다. Yes, I'm so excited. I want a cold drink, but also I never find chai latte in Korea, so I'm very, very excited to try this. All right, 네, 감사합니다. All right. Very good. So we're going to go have a seat without hopefully bothering any of the lovely patrons that are in here. But right away, the decor is very chill. You can see right over here, there's like the little speaker. Definitely vibes. All right, so have a seat. This is officially our last stop today on the trip, you guys. So this would be a great time again for some Q&A. We're going to keep things pretty simple today. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions for her and myself, let me know. Once we do a little mukbang and we try everything, then we'll get that last stamp and we'll choose a winner. So make sure you guys are still actively participating in the comment section.
I think the winner would be who still remember New Jeans first song.
Okay, yeah, so whoever answers that question will win. All right, let's see. What kind of soup do you like? Interesting question.
Soup. Healthy soup, herbal soup.
Oh, okay.
Herbal soup. Like Chinese herbal soup.
Herbal soup?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm familiar. Can you tell me the ingredients?
Ingredients like you have this like some of the medicine herbs, extracts, and also like how to say the red thing. What is it called? I suddenly cannot think about it. Like it's like a chicken. You put chicken and sometimes you put like carrots and a mixture of some of the medicine, because normally I'll buy the package like from the shop.
Right, we discussed this.
Yeah,
the
just
cup noodles.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just like put it together and then I just drink it.
Very good.
Oh, there's also black bean soup.
Oh, black
which
bean
is
soup is very
which
good.
is also very healthy.
So you like more of like the herbal like taste flavor. Yeah.
Yes.
I think for me, I like the tomato basil soup is really good, and then in Korea, my favorite food ever is kimchi jjigae, but I also really like the samgyetang.
Ah, the ginseng.
Yeah, the ginseng samgyetang, which it's kind of like a medicinal Korean chicken soup, which is quite good as well. All right, let's see. I love the background music. She is more inclined towards healthy things. Yes. Let's see. Do you have a favorite cafe that you visit very often?
Favorite cafe that I visit very often. I wouldn't say cafe, but I can introduce you like in Singapore. There's one Korean cafe. It's really good, which is it's called Kimchi Dining, and the food is very authentic. It's something like in Korea, so I really love it. So in Korea, for Korea, the favorite cafe that I went is like yesterday we went to like Drunken Bean.
Ah, right.
Yeah, Drunken Bean, like it's quite a vibe, like a New York.
Okay.
A New York kind of like style.
Vibe style.
Yeah.
Sure.
So,
have you been to New York?
No, I want to go one day. I want to
have
go
to go.
New York and LA is one of my to-do lists.
Okay, unpopular opinion. LA is okay.
What is the difference?
LA is okay. I think like cleanliness wise and stuff, Seoul is better than LA. And Seoul is also better than New York in that aspect. But for me, I can't explain it. The energy in New York is so inexplainable. Like I cannot express it. There's like the constant vibe and energy there. It's like creative and it's also historical and it's also just like everyone is on the same page. They're trying to achieve their dreams. It feels like that. It feels like magic almost. And I know that New York is not everybody's cup of tea, but for me, I love it. I love it. I don't know if I could live there, but I love visiting, especially at Christmas time. There is no place on earth like New York at Christmas time. No.
Oh my God. Yeah, I should go during Christmas
this
season.
This is not an ad, you guys. This is not an ad. But I really love it. It's just, it gives you this warm, like exciting feeling in your heart. And for LA, for me, it's very vibey. It's very cool. It depends on which part though. If you go to LA is a city, right? California is so much more than LA. There's so much beautiful nature in California, like the Rockies Mountains and the giant redwood forests, and then you have SoCal, which is Southern California, and there's like San Diego, that sort of thing, where the beaches are beautiful. If you go to California, I would recommend not going LA. I would go somewhere else. I think you'll have a better experience, especially nature-wise. LA is very party, I guess. It's kind of like the Hongdae of
really?
the States, I guess. But it depends on your vibe. Depends on your vibe. If you're more chill,
San Francisco also quite nice, right?
It's cool. Yeah, I think things are different in San Francisco now. I would recommend maybe going to like Northern California for nature, and then Southern California for more Busan, chill, Singapore vibes for sure.
Okay.
Anyway, we got a little bit off topic there. But anyway, let's see. Is there anything unique that you would like to experience while traveling?
Need that experience for traveling. Maybe my videography skill.
Videography skills. Have you improved since you started?
I think yes. Like the way, like how do I capture the things, and also what kind of storyline I want to actually portray to my audience.
Fair enough. I think one thing that's pretty apparent is I always tell, you know how we talk before the show a little bit? So we always get to know each other before the show a little bit, which is one of my favorite parts. But in doing this show and in doing the Hide and Seek with Kokdini, I traveled to almost everywhere in Korea, which has been very interesting. But I think the biggest thing for me, the most interesting thing, is how much I have grown as a host since then. And her and I have actually met before, you guys, for those of you that don't know. So she's kind of seen me grow a little bit as well. But I think watching my progression there has been the most interesting experience for me, for sure.
I really enjoy your host.
Thank
your
you.
show.
Thank you. Oh, this looks so good. Wow,
my
the yogurt looks amazing. I think you made the right choice.
Already, thank you.
감사합니다.
It's really special.
All right, so I guess we should try. All right, so you will try the yogurts, I will try the tiramisu.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, we got 2 forks, so you can try as well.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Somebody else asked another question that I really wanted to know. Did you ever feel any uncomfortable moments in Korea? Like cultural differences, such as seeing people smoke on the street, or any cultural thing that was uncomfortable for you?
No. I will say no.
No, she said, I will say no. I like my job, she says.
Actually, I'm pretty comfortable with Korea.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable too. There's certain things that are a bit uncomfortable for me, like the awkwardness in the elevator. It's quiet. It's super quiet.
And also the bus, the transportation.
It's super quiet. So if you are uncomfortable with silence, you might not like that. For me, one thing I was not fond of was the spitting on the streets.
Oh, yes.
Have you seen that?
Yes, yes.
Insane.
Literally, I just saw it like a few days ago.
It's
I was
crazy.
like,
I cannot explain. It's like you have to see here.
Yeah,
I think
true.
it's most people do it everywhere. Wow.
Wow, yours is also not bad.
Whoa, what the heck? This is beautiful. Look at this. Get in here. Get in here, guys. Check this out. I think I'm meant to strain it like this.
Oh, it's nice.
A little DIY chai. Oh, I almost overfilled because I got carried away. Wow, I've never had chai latte like this. Shall we try?
Yes, cheers.
You can do a spoonful. Yeah, John.
Should I mix it or
Whoa,
just
that is
just
amazing. Oh, good choice.
How should I eat it? It's like mix.
It's up to you. How do you like your granola?
Oh, really?
Your choice.
Okay.
That looks so good though.
Nice.
What is your rating? 1 of 10. You know that I do this every time.
8.
8?
Wow. Because I really like the granola. It's
You
so
know
nice.
what's funny is I had yogurt bowl for breakfast this morning.
Really?
It's like perfect breakfast, yeah. All right, so now what we do on the show, when we try something, we have to rank it from 1 to 10.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and give this a go. Now, I will say, you guys, the reason I don't usually try tiramisu, I make tiramisu, so I'm very picky about it. So I'm a
then
little
you can
bit.
tell me whether it's
I'm very
nice.
picky. So far, right away, I can see that there is layers, which is a good thing. But typically in Korea, they make it with sponge cake, not ladyfingers. So we shall see. But the cocoa powder looks great. Whoa. Okay. It moves like a tiramisu. Okay. So you can see the espresso soaked cake layers or ladyfingers there. Mascarpone looks good. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Actually, very, very good. I love the espresso. It's like an ending note. It's quite nice. It's not super sweet,
Yes, I love.
and it's not like rich vanilla cream. It's just like light milky cream. I would say this is like an 8 for me. Quite good. I think the espresso flavor could be a little stronger, but it's quite good. 맛있다. 감사합니다. She made it very well. Oh. Very good. I'm so glad that I have people that remind me what to do on this show, because I would forget every time. Visit the cafe. So last stamp, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right. So mission complete. High five. We did it. Yes, we did all of it today. So we are officially finished, and I'm gonna make you guys wait a little bit longer so that we have a lot of activity in the chat until the end. But you can choose the winner at the very end. Okay. All right. So and in the meantime, you can enjoy. What is your favorite chai drink so far that I remember? There's a cafe in Namsan Tower. It's called the Royal Food and Drink. You can look it up on Instagram. It is amazing. The view is incredible, but especially their chai latte. It is the best chai latte in Seoul. So this
Why
one
do you say it's the best?
The flavor profile is amazing. It's not super sweet. The chai flavor comes out beautifully. They use almond milk, which is a little bit lighter, so it has that sort of like frothy texture. It's amazing. This one is more traditional chai tea style versus like the latte style. Also very good. I like the element of being able to make it myself, which is quite lovely. But anyway, let's see. I like my dessert less sweet than others. Is there any Singaporean desserts that are very popular that you like?
Yes, there are a lot.
Can you explain? I actually didn't try very many when I was there. I mostly ate fruit the whole time.
Okay, so Singapore dessert, I believe that there are mixture. For example, you have like If let's say dessert like cake, there are plenty cafes in Singapore as well. But if let's say like for Malays, normally their dessert is like kueh mueh. Kueh mueh means like, for example, like kind of chendol.
Kueh meh?
Kueh mueh.
Kueh mueh.
Yeah, kueh mueh is like,
Kueh mueh.
it's like a little bit like songpyeong, that kind of.
Like rice cake, like tok?
Not really rice cake, but it's inside there is like coconut.
There's like
Coconut.
a filling.
Filling is coconut, and the outer part is like a thin pancake.
What?
A little bit pancake.
So is it kind of like the hot dog? Like the Korean pancake with the sesame in the middle?
Not really. It's like a soft pancake.
Softer. Okay.
And then it wraps the coconut.
Okay. I like your. You're very.
I need to express myself.
I feel like Singaporean people always talk with their hands, like the Italians in Asia. It's a good thing though. I also talk with my hands all the time, so it's totally fine. Very good. What is your favorite Singaporean dessert, and what is your favorite Korean dessert?
My favorite Singapore dessert would be cake as well.
Cake, for sure.
Yeah, cake is always my favorite dessert. And also in Korea, I think my favorite dessert, I wouldn't say my favorite dessert would be maybe mugwort. Like
what?
MUGWORT.
Mugwort.
Mugwort. Mugwort taste.
Really?
Dessert.
You're the first person I've met that said that is your favorite.
Thank you.
It's not bad, guys. It's just an acquired taste. It's not very sweet. I think it's more like a nutty flavor. It's not super sweet. So it's like injolmi kind of. Injolmi, sesame, mugwort. Those are all quite popular in Korea, and they're not super sweet, which is lovely. I think I'm a little bit more of like chocolate kind of person, but it just kind of depends. They're asking about the texture. They're saying prata bread.
A little bit of prata, but it's...
They said, is it like like pancake roti?
Pancake roti, I think
okay,
so.
Interesting. Shannon, are you feeling a little bit better? I am feeling a little bit more energized now, but still my throat is feeling a little bit so we'll see. Let's see. Coconut sweets are like nostalgia. Do you watch Korean TV shows?
Oh, yes. 나 혼자 살.
Oh, okay.
I live alone.
I like the random Korean in there. It's very good. Hand gestures helped a lot with explaining. They said they understand what you mean.
Yes. Thank you for understanding.
Very good. So now it is time for you to choose a winner. So you can randomly scroll. It is totally up to you. And you can choose a winner from there.
Okay. Anyone knows the first song of New Jeans?
Whoever comes up with that first will be the winner.
Yeah, whoever come up with the first will be the winner. Let me see.
I know that there's like ETA, attention.
No, it's another song. I cannot remember. Okay, maybe I will choose one. I think everybody, not super shy. Hype boy, yes, one. Zil.
Which one?
Zil.
Which one? This one?
Azu. Yeah, Azu.
Azu. All right, so AZHU, Azu. All right, very good. Awesome. So we'll get that up for you in just a second, you guys. Whenever you are announced as the winner, we'll hold up your name. Make sure you take a screenshot of that, upload it in the description box, link down below. All right, very good. Hype Boy?
Hype Boy, yes.
That's the song?
Yes.
Oh, okay, they were too late. They gave you the answer after. All right, so Azu, you win. Take a screenshot, 3, 2, 1. Okay, very good. Hopefully you got that. Follow the description link down below and you'll be able to get all the details there. All right, we've only got a couple more minutes, you guys, 2 more minutes. So now is the best time to ask some questions. If you guys have anything specific that you are curious about in Korea, in the States, in Singapore, or just about her or myself in general, it's totally up to you. They said hype boy and attention. Hype boy, attention, ditto. Is it?
It's Hype Boy.
Oh, okay. Hype boy, attention, ditto, ETA, OMG. There's so many. All right, let's see. Congratulations, Aju. Congratulations. All right, very good. What is your favorite fashion trend of Korea? This is a good question. I don't think we've ever been asked this before.
Favorite trend?
Favorite fashion trend?
I like those kind of sweat trend, like hip hop trend.
Like the street style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think the street style here is quite lovely. I've been to some other parts of the world as well, and the street style was cool. But I think in Korea there's like a swagger about it. It's very unique.
Yeah.
It's quite lovely. I think the trend in Korea for street style is also becoming more global. Like the jersey with really baggy pants, and then like the more rope K-pop style fabric, that sort of thing. All right, you guys, so we're actually winding down. I thought we were going to have a little bit more time for the questions, but we're going to have to sign off, you guys, and say goodbye. So thank you so much for watching. We love you. Thank you for supporting Koreanet. Make sure you guys go check her out on her own channels. You guys can check me out on Instagram as well. And we'll see you guys next week. Mwah. We love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.